See, I've often found in life that there's things about yourself that other people don't know. And it's not that you keep those things to yourself. Maybe they're just not meant to know those things about you. You know, have you ever stumbled across something, a subject, and you've been researching for decades and don't know why? You're so obsessed with that subject, or, you know, you're even reading about it. And then eventually it's because you needed that information to, you know, for a job you were going to go for in the future, or something you needed to share the world. And I just find not everybody's your friend. Remember that. So there might be certain things that others don't know about you, but trust me, there's a reason behind that. And I think it's because you're being protected. If you ever spoke to somebody and you're trying to explain something to them, or just about to tell them something, but and then you stumble on your words and it doesn't come out like it should, and then you end up changing the subject. Maybe that's the universe's way of stopping you from talking, because what they're just about to hear would potentially destroy you. You know, sometimes you need to keep things to yourself. And like I said, not everybody's your friends. Sometimes they're your arch nemesis, but you don't realise it. So even though it's not intentional from you to keep certain things to yourself, the reason why you're not too bothered about letting people know is because they were always against you and not for you. And it's just another spiritual protection, really, for you to keep quiet. But even though you don't realise you're keeping quiet, because you know the other person is out to get you in the end. Because as many times you might notice further down the line on your path that just when you thought somebody was a really good friend, they never really had your back or your best intentions in the first place. And then you sit there and think, I'm so glad I didn't give too much of myself away, or tell him this or tell him that. And it was all divinely guided and protected, really, to protect you from the enemy. So if you don't really feel that open to people about opening up about things, maybe you're not supposed to. Maybe they are not meant to know. Maybe they're your destroyer in the future. So have a blessed day.